Alright there, here I am, Small Feet Pete, and I'm out in the Lake District and off out for another solo wild camp. So, I'm parked in the main car park at Glenridding. I've paid me £8.50 for 24 hours parking, and tonight, I don't know if you can see this, but I'm looking to get camped up there somewhere. Birkhouse Moor. Now the route I'm taking up here isn't alongside Myers Beck. I've decided to skirt round the bottom edge of Birkhouse Moor, following the path for Greenside Road, and I'm going to head along towards Greenside Mine, where I'm going to turn left and head up towards Red Tarn. From there I'll turn left again and head up towards the hole in the wall, and then onwards up onto Birkhouse Moor. So should be a canny walk out today. It's currently 11:30, so got plenty of time to get up there. I think the sunset tonight is something like 10 to 6, I think. However, sunrise in the morning, bit of a late one. I think it's 5 to 8. Today's October the 25th, it's Friday. I've got a day off work, so I'll come out and make the most of it. Yeah, just thinking about the date and the sunset and sunrise times. It'll all change after tomorrow because the clocks go back. Look at this, looking over towards Glenridding Dodd, and Sheffield Pike will be up there. Water just come into view, and place fell. Weather today is absolutely spot on at the minute. However, when I set off this morning from Spennymoor, the weather was absolutely atrocious, misty and foggy. It wasn't until I got onto the A66, got just past the Brough turn off, and it just disappeared, just like that. But now, no, it's clouds are clearing, blue skies there, a little bit of sunshine up here. So yeah, it's shaping up to be a canny day, but I think that's due to change tonight. I think we are forecast some showers, I think from around about 7 o'clock, and those showers will carry on through till early morning. But no, to be honest, I'm in a weird sort of way, I'm looking forward to being in the tent in the rain. No, temperature wise today, it's forecast to be about 10 degrees, wind speed of about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Spot on conditions, especially for this time of year. Like I said earlier there, we're nearly at the end of October. The main thing, there isn't any wind yet anyway. Aye, so we're just looking down there on the Glenridding Beck. You see the water coming down off the fell there. I think that's called Swart Beck. If you watched me video up on Sheffield Pike, this is the route I came down and walked back along here on the way back to the van the following morning. That was earlier on in the year. So here we are at the mine. You've got the youth hostel down here, and then that road there, that's Greenside Road. I've actually walked that road in the past. I think when I was doing the Wainwrights and I did Glenridding Dodd and Sheffield Pike, I came down via Swart Beck and walked along that road back to the car. Just looking at the UPS van there, obviously making a delivery. I bet it's an absolute nightmare when it's been snowing. Yeah, there's another path here which runs parallel to the path that we've just walked along as well. So, just slightly higher up. You've got two options there to come along here. There's Catstead come in view there now. And just beyond that you'll have Swirl Edge going up onto Helvellyn. I still fancy doing a camp up on Catstead. I was actually thinking about doing it today. I might change my mind yet. I'll see how I feel when I get up here. Yeah, one of my downfalls is always remembering to keep having a drink, keep myself hydrated. I always forget. I come out on a walk with a full bottle of water, and most of the time I take a full bottle back with us. So I must remember, get in the habit of stopping and having a drink. Very important. Don't know if the camera will pick this up, but got a little bit of cloud here drifting in. It is forecast to be cloudy later on as well as a little bit of rain. To be honest with you, I bought my Montane jacket about 4 or 5 months ago and I haven't had it on my back yet, so I can't tell you how good it is, whether it leaks in or not, because I've not tried it. I love it. Love watching the cloud drifting over the fell tops. Oh, look at this, man. Brilliant. When I get round to Red Tarn Beck, I'll filter some water there for tonight. Or if I can't get any there, my last resort will be out at Red Tarn. Yeah, coming out today was a little bit touch and go, just because of the weather. All week I've been watching it, and it's been forecast for rain and a little bit of wind. And I thought, I didn't fancy going out in the rain like, but it's not all about fine weather camping, is it? Sometimes you've got to take the rough with the smooth. I thought, what the hell, get me gear and get out. Even when the alarm clock went off this morning, and I had a bit of a lie in. Normally when I get up for work, I get up at 5 to 5. I'm at work for about 20 to 6. So this morning, I had my alarm clock set for 6:45. Just enough time to get up, have a bit of breakfast and do all my final bits of packing. But even then, I just didn't feel motivated. I couldn't be arsed. But like I say, once you get out, it's alright. So sometimes I just use the weather as an excuse of why I shouldn't go. I wouldn't care. Got all the gear, got all the waterproofs, got a decent tent. So why not put it to the test? Like I say, in the Lake District, the weather is very changeable. You can have all seasons of weather in one day, and it can come unexpected. The weather forecast isn't always right, is it? As we all well know. So when you come out, you also should be prepared for the worst. Don't just prepare for what the weather forecast says, go above and beyond that. This little waterfall over here, that looks absolutely stunning, that. Looks nice, doesn't it? What a place. Been talking to a guy there from Halifax, out with his 8-year-old son, getting him out in the great outdoors, doing a bit of fell walking. I was telling him about my daughter. We used to have her out when she was about 8-year-old, out walking the fells. Aye, good to get the young'uns out, get them off their Xboxes and get them out in the fresh air. Yeah. We're just heading up and round here now towards Red Tarn. Reminds me, I'll have to remember to filter some water. I hope there's another water source up here. I know there's the Tarn, but like I've said before, I prefer a running water source. I'm knackered again. Loving it though. Oh, keep moving, one step at a time. One step at a time. Let's get to the top. Yeah, this morning I thought I might have struggled to get a parking place at the main car park in Glenridding, because normally it's absolutely chocker. But saying that, it's Friday, people will be at work, so. But I did have a plan B. If that was full, I was going to park at the Patterdale Hotel. I think that's a tenner a night, I think, or tenner for 24 hours. I've used their facilities before, and if I had to park there, I was going to come up the side of Birkhouse Moor, directly straight up to the hole in the wall. That's a route I haven't taken before, so I would like to do that at some point. If I camp on Birkhouse Moor today, then next time, well, not my next camp, but next time I'm in this area and I plan on camping on Catsticam, I may come up that route, park at the Patterdale Hotel and come up there, up the side of Birkhouse Moor. Like you say, this route, I've walked down it before, I haven't walked up it. So, technically, it is a new route. Yeah, so from the bridge down there, what we've just crossed, this here, that's Red Tarn Beck. That's where I was hoping to get some water from. I might be able to get some further round. Yeah, I think I will. I can see it up there as well. Like I say, the last resort is the Tarn. But I think as long as I boil it well, it should kill any nasties that's in it. yeah, there's plenty of opportunities to get some water here. Yeah, I'm going to get my water filtered down here. At least I've got it. Like I say, we've only got to go up there. Well, that's after we've been round to Red Tarn. Well, that's a couple of litres of water filtered there. So that's me sorted for tonight. I only need a bit for me coffees, and I've got one of those dehydrated meals for me tea tonight. It's me sorted. Anyway, let's make our way up to Red Tarn, and we'll have 15 minutes up there. A little bit of face off with the sheep. Hard work this, like. Proper hard work. So just over here is the hole in the wall. We'll go past that and over onto Birkhouse Moor. We're currently at about 650 metres, and I think Birkhouse Moor was 718. So we've got just shy of 100 metres to go on in elevation. Oh. It just looks steady way over there. Yeah, like I say, we're going to go around to Red Tarn first. Have the bag off for 10 minutes. Striding Edge is just coming into view over here. And then you've got Helvellyn there. From down here, the people look like little ants crawling across the top. I've done Striding Edge a couple of times. However, I haven't done it with camping gear on. Maybe one for the future. So Swirl Edge has just come into view there as well. I've walked over Striding Edge, up onto Helvellyn, and then come down Swirl and up onto Catsycam, and then back down off the end and back down the way we've just come up. I did that walk when I was doing the Wainwrights. I've also been over Striding Edge in the snow. That was a few years back. Had to be extremely careful on that day. Very dangerous. Well, here we are. Red Tarn. So a few weeks ago when I did Pike of Blisco, and I said there was 2 Red Tarns, I showed you one up on just below Pike of Blisco, and I said the second one is in between Catsycam and Striding Edge. This is it. Absolutely stunning. A few people normally camp over that end, and then on the morning you get the sunrise straight at the end of the tarn. Looks absolutely stunning. Anyway, I'm gonna have 10-15 minutes here and just have a little bit of a chill, a little bit of a rest before we make our way up onto Birkhouse Moor. So I'm going to find somewhere to plonk my backside. Well, I've had a good 15 minutes here now, so I think I'm going to chuck the old bag back on the back and make my way up to Birkhouse Moor. Yeah, there's a little bit of cloud coming in now as well. You just look over here. Oh well, let's get going. So we're on the path now, heading over to Birkhouse Moor. Just over here, pretty straightforward. Oh, we'll get over here, look for a spot to pitch the tent. We'll see what time it is when we get there. It'll probably be about 3 o'clock, to be honest with you, so I may just hang on for an hour or so and then get the tent up and have a can. I'm enjoying today though. It's been spot on. Weather's been fantastic. Walking's been tough. Good to be out. Nice bit of chill time tonight. That's what it's all about. Just enjoying me time. Got a few new items out with us tonight on my camp. I just can't stop spending money. A little bit of a bad habit I've got. Buying camping gear and walking gear and clothing, and it's always, you don't need it. Yeah, I do. I need it. I want it. I'm getting it. No, I do like buying new things. I work hard, so why not? You only put on this planet once. While you're on it, do what you need to do. Get out there and do the things that you want to do. Buy the things that you want to buy. You can see, you don't know what's around the corner these days. Take every day as it comes. I'll tell you what I am going to do when I pitch the tent. Make sure I get a flat spot. The last twice that I've been out camping, I've been laid on a slope and had an absolutely rubbish night's sleep. So, number one priority, flat spot. Both times that I pitched my tent previously, I thought I was on a flat spot until I got in and laid down. Well, here we are at the hole in the wall. Now, if I'd parked down at Patterdale, at the Patterdale Hotel, then this is the way that I would have came up. I'd walked up the side of the fell and then turned right and up onto Birkhouse Moor. Yeah, the cloud's definitely coming in now. All those people that were going over Striding Edge earlier, they'll be up on Helvellyn now and covered in clag. Well, according to the map, this pile of rocks here is the summit of Birkhouse Moor, 718 metres. So I'll get tapped out. Oh yes, that's that done. So I'm going to head over in that direction and I'm going to find somewhere to pitch. So let's get going. Ullswater's just coming into view there now. Probably can't see it on this camera, but believe me, it is. Well, I've had a good look around and I think I found my spot just down here. This is reasonably flat and the ground's not too tufty here either. I've looked down there, I've looked over the other side, and it just seems to be all like very tufty and very mossy and very wet underfoot. This seems to be about the best spot. So I've got a lovely view here of Lake Ullswater, and then straight across we've got Sheffield Pike, and then just over we'll have Rays, and just get my bearings here. Yeah, Rays. No, that's not Rays. That's Greenside, I think. That's Rays, and Whiteside's just over there, and then Catsticam and Helvellyn and all that behind us. The time currently is 3:30. Yes, I know it's normally a little bit early to put the tent up, but there's nobody else up here at the minute. I'm on my own. I've only seen one other person when I was coming across here, and she took the path down the side of Birkhouse Moor, the path that I'll take in the morning. So yeah, I'd rather get the tent up now than at least I'm not putting it up in the rain. Well, that's the tent pitched. I'll give you a look about. That'll be my view tonight. Straight out the door, looking onto Ullswater Lake. Beautiful. Look at that, man. Class. Sunset tonight, I think it's around about 10 to 6 or 5 to 6, something like that, which it is setting in the west, which is in that direction over there. Sunrise in the morning is in the east, which is in that direction over there. So in the morning I'll get up, probably sit on top of these rocks or whatever, and maybe set my camera on time lapse and hopefully get a footage of the sunrise. So we'll see. I can't say there being a sunset or a sunrise, to be honest with you, because at the moment we clear at the moment, but looking over towards Helvellyn, that's just totally covered in clag now. You can't even see it, man. Yeah, this is absolutely stunning. Look at that, man. And I've been in that lie down, and it's spot on. Yeah, pleased with that. So all I need to do now is get all my gear in and get sorted and have a nice chill out. Yeah, like I said earlier, we are forecast a little bit of rain later on. I think it's due to come in at about 7 o'clock. But we'll be all tucked up in our sleeping bag, all tucked up in the tent by then, and possibly in the sleeping bag. Anyway, I'm going to get all my gear in, and I think I might have an early can. Yeah, speak to you in a bit. Right, that's all the gear in the tent. I'll show you what I've got. Oh, just while I'm on, I mentioned I've been buying a few new items earlier, didn't I? So the first of the items is top. It's the Mount Equipment Micro Fleece. Canny bright, isn't it? Got a hood on it. Get that up to keep the chill off your heat, especially when you've got no hair like me. So that's spot on. Yeah, this was about 20 quid cheaper than the others because of it being a bright colour. Nobody must like the bright colours, so I bought this one. Yeah. Oh, the second thing I've got, if I lift my backside up, I bought the Thermarest Z-Mat. I think it's called the Z-Mat Sol. On one side it's like a foil colour, and that reflects the heat back to your body. Or if you're feeling too warm, you can turn it over and sit on the elevate. Yeah, spot on. I'm thinking about buying the mat as well, so I can put that under my sleeping mat as extra insulation. And it's there for backup if you ever get a puncture in your mat while you're out camping. So yeah, spot on. So let's have a look at the rest of my gear. So for food, this is what I've got for food tonight. For my main meal, I've got the Adventure Food Pasta Bolognese. For snacks, I've got a Philly cheese steak bake, some chicken fridge raiders, the hot and spicy ones, some Ploughman Scotch eggs, a couple of cereal bars for in the morning, some Haribo Sour Sparks. I'll have them later on when I'm watching a bit of YouTube, because I have got 5G up here. I've got my coffees, hang on, my coffees there, hot chocolate, and a couple of cans. Now, only the little cans. The reason why I brought little cans, to be honest with you, I'm not a big drinker. And when I open one big can, it's like I'm just sat with it for ages. So I thought, why bring two big cans up when I could bring two small cans up? So I am going to have one of them in a bit, like. Well, actually, no, I'm gonna have a brew first, because I am gasping for a coffee, like. So, and then I'll have these two little cans. Now I know fine well I will finish both of them. Back in the tent, I've got my stove. I've got the OEX Hero stove back out with us tonight. I've got my Coleman gas there. What else? Down the bottom of the tent, down there, I've got me thermals for tonight to sleep in. I've got a bag with all my down gear in. I've actually brought my down trousers out with us tonight. There's the waterproof jacket, never been worn, brand new. Another fleece jacket there, just as a spare. Up here, I've got took the brain off my bag. That's got all my other bits of crap in, like gloves, my wallet, my first aid kit, my fork, I've got my bag there with my electrics in, so my charger and everything in there. And then some wipes there. My toiletries are in here. And then sleeping, I've got the Thermarest Neo-Air Extra mat and the mountain equipment helium sleeping bag and the, call it again, the Cedar Summit Aeros pillar. So yeah, that's all my gear for tonight, all sorted. So now I can just sit back and chill. So anyway, I'm going to put the kettle on and make myself a brew, and then I'll have a can later. So that's the stove on. So I've got one more item to show you what I've been buying, and it's to do with my coffee. I've been buying a new cup. It's the Yeti mug. So I bought this because I got sick of the little collapsible one, nearly tipping over, because it's shaped like that, and it always wanted to tip over. By the time you come to drink your coffee, it's almost cold. So I bought this. It's not the cheapest, but it should keep your coffee warm for a good while. So yeah, it's got a little sippy bit there. So yeah, and if I knock it over, it's not going to spill everywhere, is it? So looking forward to using that. The little things in life, eh? Hey. And not only keeps hot things hot, it keeps cold things cold as well. So if you wanted a cup of juice and you want to keep it cool, it'd be suitable for that as well. You could actually put your can in it and keep your can cool in the summer months. I do like that Hero stove, like it doesn't have to boil the water quick. That's done there, it's only been on about a minute. Here we go, christen the new cup. Oh yes. There you go. Oh, I need my spoon. See, put the lid on till I get my spoon. The old spork out. Sorted. Need grass on that. And there you go. Only thing here is, I'll probably burn my lips off. Oh, cheers everyone. Oh, we'll have a walk around on the top, see what the crack is. Oh, still hot. Tell you what, man, you won't miss me in this top, will you? Definitely not. Bright as a button. Yep. Starting to clear there now. A little bit on Helvellyn there. I think tomorrow when we come down we'll drop back down here, and I think that we'll pick the path up just over here. Yeah. We'll have a look over. Why not? Aye. I think that's the path down in the morning. Pretty straightforward, to be honest with you. So if we are clagged in, there's no worries there, is there? Find our way down, no problem. That was something else. On my last camp up on Melbreak, when I was on my way down the following morning, I thought, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get my paper map out and compass, and I'm going to have a little bit of practice using my map and compass to navigate my way off the fell. it was a fella I knew, so I wasn't putting myself at risk. It was just to get a little bit of practice in. Anyway, when I took my compass out of my bag, the magnetic needle north was pointing south. I thought, I can't be right. So I took my phone out of my pocket, checked that was pointing the right direction. I even put my phone in my tent and walked away in case it was the phone having an effect on the compass. Made sure I had no metal objects on us, because obviously that can give you a false reading with a compass as well. Now on us, it was still pointing south. So that could have been dodgy. Anyway, when I got home, I googled it to find that my magnetic needle had reverse polarity. So I went on YouTube and looked how to fix it. Basically, you just stroke a magnet over the magnetic needle. Anyway, I did that and it's fixed it. But how quick things could have gone wrong there, eh? So, top tip for the day: before you go out, check your equipment. Check your compass, make sure it's pointing in the right direction. Check everything's charged up. Just give all your gear a once over before you leave the house, because you never know what could happen, do you? So yeah, clouds moving in. We've got all this thick grey cloud coming over here, coming right for us. I'll tell you what, man, I've had this coffee now for about half an hour and it's still piping hot. So a result with the old Yeti beaker, spot on, good investment. Yes, it's a little bit heavier, but I'd rather carry the extra weight and have a nice warm coffee for an hour or so than have something that's light and goes cold in a crack. So yeah, spot on. Well, here's the forecasted cloud coming in now. Now to see here, is there? Still got the lake in sight though. Hey, well, I think I might have to get myself back in the tent. Yeah, that's gone. Well, I've had a canny walk around the fell tops there. It's totally clogged in behind us. Still pretty clear in front of us. I can still see the lake and everything. But anyway, I've had my coffee. Well impressed with that mug, like. The coffee stayed hot right till the very end. So now I'm going to have a can. So I'm going to go for the Northern Monk Heathen Club Hazy Pale Ale, 4.6%. So let's give this a crack. Oh, that is nice, that. Yeah, I do like the dinky cans. Like I said earlier, I'm not a big drinker at all. I'd rather have a glass of pop or a coffee. Yeah. Hey, well, peaceful night, nice and quiet. I've only seen one person come up when I was putting the tent up, a fell runner. He was going up across the top of Helvellyn and down Catstercam and then back down to the car. So I had a little bit crack with him. But no, I'm probably going to have me pasty in a bit as well, and then have me warm meal later on. I've got full 5G up here, so I can watch a little bit of YouTube later as well. Watch the fellow YouTubers. Oh, it's just great being out. It is. Just great to get away from it all and have a bit of time to yourself. Recharge your batteries. Hey, well, alright, I'm going to have me pasty. Been sat in the tent there for about 20 minutes, just been on the phone to the wife and that. And then I've come back out the tent, and everywhere that was fully clogged in, you couldn't see. And look at it now. It's all cleared. Look at it. Yeah, You've even got a bit of blue sky up there. That's just mental, that, like. Hey. Hey. Just come back on top of you. Yeah. That's how quick things can change up on the fells. You've just got to be prepared for everything. That's just... I just can't get over how there's blue sky there now. And 20 minutes ago, you could barely see 100 metres in front of you. Hey, well, this sort of come and show you that. Right, I'm just about to get me nighttime gear on. So I'm going to quickly show you what I've brought. So in my bag, I've got some merino leggings there. I think the icebreaker, I think. Yeah, the icebreaker. I've got a merino wool top. I think that's just like a North Ridge or something out of Go Outdoors. I've got my hat, which I can pull down over my eyes when I go to sleep. I've got some socks, they're double-lined socks, which I change. And tonight I've brought me hot socks, so I might whack them on as well. So what I tend to do is I'll get changed and I'll put my trousers back on, and then when I go to bed I'll take my trousers off and hop in my sleeping bag. But I've also brought me down bottoms tonight, just in case it did get a little bit chilly through the night. I don't think I need them at this moment in time, so I'll probably just keep them in the bag. But I will get my down jacket out and put that on, just to keep myself warm. So yeah, I'm going to get changed. Well, I've been changed since I last spoke. So I've got all my thermals on, got my big down jacket and that on. I have swapped my mountain equipment dew line jacket out for the light line jacket. A little bit warmer for the winter months, but it's quite mild tonight, to be honest with you. I think it was forecast to be around about 10 degrees tonight and remain that way right through in the morning, so spot on. I don't want to jinx things, but there's been no rain either. That was forecast, but no sign of it yet, so fingers crossed it doesn't arrive. But there was one bit of kit that I've been getting, and I forgot to mention it earlier. On my last camp when I was up on Melbrake, the forecast for the wind was 10 miles per hour, but when I got on top, you could tell it was much more than that. How much more, I don't know. I could have just guesstimated it so sort of 20 miles per hour, but I might have been a million mile wrong. So anyway, for a good few months now, I've been thinking about getting one of those anemometers. So last Christmas, the wife was actually going to get us one. She was going to get us the Skywatch Explorer 2, but I think they've been discontinued, so I just left it. Anyway, in the meantime, I was looking at the Kestrel anemometers. Anyway, they're quite pricey. The one I was looking at was the Kestrel 2000, and I think it retailed at something like 115 quid. That was the cheapest I found it. However, last week, I went online again and had another look, and I found the Kestrel 2000 on Amazon for 89 quid. I thought, I'm having a bit of that. So, here it is, the Kestrel 2000. So, the other model available, I think there's the Kestrel 1000 and the Kestrel 3000. So, the 1000, I think that just checks wind speed. The 2000 checks wind speed and temperature, and then I think the 3000 checks wind speed, temperature and humidity. So anyway, I had a go of this in the garden last week when we had Storm Ashley, I think it was. So on the Sunday I went out in the garden and I tried it. Anyway, the wind speed only got up to, I think it was around about 5 miles per hour average. Wind gusts, maximum wind gust was, I think, 11.
but it sounded like it was blowing a gale outside, and I was quite gutted, to be honest with you. So anyway, later on the night, I went back out again. The wind had picked up a little bit more, and I went out, and it only measured about 11 with a gust of 16. And it felt quite strong, to be honest with you. So when you get out on the fell tops and you're sort of trying to guess what the wind speed is, it is quite easily to over-exaggerate it. So anyway, I had this on today. I was down by the Tarn, and I don't know if it actually stores. I'll just put my torch on. I don't know if it stores the max. No, it resets itself when you turn it off. So, but anyway, it's spot on. You can actually check the temperature of water by dipping it in the water or dipping it in the snow. But no, great little bit of kit. So, been want one of them for ages, and that'll take the guesswork out of everything. But at the minute, just checking that there now. Again, I'll just put my head torch on. Wind speed, we've got absolutely 0. I'll show you that. 0. Not even a breeze. It was supposed to be 10 miles per hour up here tonight, 10 to 15. Temperature, it's 12.3 degrees. 12.2, 12.3, yeah. I'll show you that there. Yeah. It is quite a handy bit of kit to have with you, rather than guesstimating all the time. Yeah, so I'm pleased with that. I'll just let you see that. Oh, yes. The hot and spicy refrigerators taste like rubber. You hardly like rubber. I don't like them though. They are very spicy and all. What a peaceful night. I just love sitting and chilling. Lads at work say, what do you do with your time? I do absolutely nothing. I just sit and just stare out into nothing. It's great. I love it. And then talk to yous. Well, I've got the stove on now. Gonna knock up my scran. The adventure food. Pasta bolognese. Tear that off. What? I've got to look for the oxygen bag. Light on. Oh yes. There it is. Remove the oxygen bag. Stick these in my rubbish bag. There you go. Take that back down in the morning. Leave no trace. Yep, that's it. What a spot on chilled out night I'm having tonight. This is relaxation at its finest. It's class. It's not even cold, to be honest with you, but it is just nice when you've got all the something warm in it. Shouldn't be long and I'll be tucking into it. Give it a blast. To be honest with you, I'm not a pasta lover either. When the wife says to us, oh Peter, what do you want for your tea? I don't know, just anything. Oh, well, I was thinking about making pasta and tuna. Well, you know, I say, you know I don't like pasta. I'm saying that I don't like spaghetti bolognese. But, like, if it was, like, them pasta tube things or pasta shells or whatever, like, I'm like, no thanks. Don't want that. Hey, I'm just talking crap, Anna. Yep, talking crap. Anyway, I'm going to see if this was ready now. There you go. That. You see it? to be honest with you, it's actually quite nice. Very surprised. I haven't had my pasta yet. I was just going to put that by the side, not eat it, and just have my pasta and my other Scotch egg. But no, it's actually quite nice. That it's probably one of the better ones from Adventure Food. I do like the chicken curry from them, but like I've said before, Red Tarn meal, they've set the benchmark for the dehydrated meals, like, in my opinion anyway. Oh yeah. Anyway, I'm going to crack this can of Brew Dog Elvis juice open. And I'm going to finish my food, so I'll speak to you all later. Catch you in a bit. Well, just finished my food there, and to be honest with you, it was quite nice. I've just had the radio on there, listened to a few tunes. I've just had to turn it down so I don't get my video blocked for copyright. But no, just sitting chilling, having a peaceful night. I was just thinking to myself there, I had the anemometer out earlier and it was 0 wind speed. So that means there's going to be no airflow through the tent tonight, which means we're going to have a wet tent in the morning because it's going to be full of condensation. Oh, unless I sleep with the door open all night, but then I'll be attacked by all these little insects. I must have a dozen little insects flying around in my tent at the minute, all going for the light. Hey, but I suppose it's all part and parcel with this wild camping, isn't it? I'll tell you what I haven't done yet. Hey, I haven't been out and checked all the guy lines. They'll all want checking. Yeah, I'll have to go around and check all of them. Make sure they're all tensioned up correctly. I'm going to go and do that now anyway. Well, I've just come out the tent there to stretch my legs and have a wee. I've had a walk back up to where the cairn is, just up from my tent. I think we clagged in. All I can see is mist. And when I put the torch on, that's all you can see. Look at this. Okay. Yep, we proper clagged in. What have I just seen there? What's that? What's that? Oh, yes! Ha ha! I found a Yorkie bar! Get in there! What a bonus that is! Come out for a walk, back up to the cairn, and I find the Yorkie bar! Ha ha! Well, only means one thing then, doesn't it? I'm going to have to go and put the stove on and make myself a brew and have a good old-fashioned Yorkie! Get in there! Ha ha! Well, I better put my head torch on and find my way back down to the tent. Oh yes, get in there, you beauty. Well, it's the cup of coffee made. Open the spout. Oh. So, it's time for the Yorkie bar. Yes, get in. The good old solid, good old fashioned, rock hard Yorkie bar. And that's all I'm going to say on the matter. Ready for this? Oh, yes. Oh. The main reason why I come camping to end the night with the Yorkie bar. And all these little insects here, they can get lost, and all if they think they're getting a piece, Get lost. Love it. Hey, well, we'll chill out, listen to a bit more of the radio, and I'll get back to you just before I go to bed. Or catch you in a bit. Right, I'm ready for bed in my sleeping bag. So I've had a canny day today, nice walk up. I've had a nice chill out in the tent, nice walk out on the top there. I've had some nice food, a couple of cans, a few cups of coffee, and the Yorkie bar. And yeah, I've had a really, really, really good day and night. So anyway, I'm a little bit tired now, so I'm going to get my head down and I'll see you in the morning. Good night. Well, good morning. My alarm clock's just gone off at 6 o'clock there. So I'm going to get up, make a brew, and then I'm going to start packing some of my gear away. If we get a sunrise, it's not due to happen until around about 8 o'clock, but that gives us a good couple hours just to sort all my kit out. As far as sleeping last night, I didn't have a great night's sleep. I went to bed at 11 o'clock and I was woken up at 2 o'clock with the wind and rain. So yeah. Anyway, also, yes, last night I mentioned we're going to possibly wake up with condensation because there wasn't a great lot of airflow coming through the tent because of the lack of wind. Anyway, the wind did arrive, but we still got loads of condensation. The inner of the tent's soaking wet. It's been dripping down onto me sleeping bag, which is also wet now. I also slept with the inner door partially open, so we should have been getting some airflow through the top half of the tent, and I've got the outer fly vent open as well. I also slept with the inner door open so that it was just the mesh, but it hasn't made any difference. We've still got condensation, but that's part and parcel of camping. It's not the tent's fault. It's any tent will suffer from condensation. Well, I must remember with this sleeping bag, I'll have to start bringing me a bivvy bag and chuck it in the bivvy just to stop the bag getting damp on the outside. So when I get home, I'll have to make sure this is well aired off. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going to get changed and make myself a brew. So I'll speak to you in a bit. Well, I've just come out the tent there just to take some readings of the wind speed and wind chill, the temperature. So we'll have a look, we'll set this away. So this is the current wind speed at the minute. Yeah, so it's reading around about 15 miles per hour. With gusts of 19 miles per hour. Temperature 7.3 degrees, and wind chill is 4.4 degrees. I'm just looking over here in the distance now. Don't know if the camera will pick it up. Getting a little bit of break in the cloud, so we might get a sunrise. So in the next half hour I'll probably set my camera up on time lapse, but in the meantime I'm going to go and get me brew. Yeah, it's gone back in the tent. Right, I'm going to finish my brew, finish my cereal bar, get the rest of my gear put away. So in the meantime, I'll leave you with a footage of the sunrise. Speak to you in a bit.
Right, that's me all packed away now. That's where it was last night. Give the place a once over, made sure I've left no rubbish, made sure I've left the place as I found it, if not better. It's been a fantastic wild camp, very enjoyable, fantastic day yesterday, and I've witnessed some unbelievable scenes up here this morning, absolutely fantastic. But as the saying goes, good things have got to come to an end. Aye, when I put my tent away there earlier, it was still wet, and with it being windy and pretty chilly, I haven't wrapped all my guy lines up, but when I get home I've got to get the tent back out anyway, so I'll re-pitch the tent, let it dry off, and then I'll wrap all the guy lines up neatly and put it away. Down here, got a couple of more wild campers. Yeah, I'm just getting to this point here. You used to be able to walk up alongside the wall and come out on the top of Birkhouse Moor, or come out towards the hole in the wall, but they've put signs up now asking you to keep to this footpath, the one that we've just come down, to help reduce erosion. So just to give the land a bit of time to recover, I think. But I think when I was doing the Wainwrights, this was the way I came up. This way I came down is the way I went up. Yeah. Aye, I haven't done much recording on the way down. Obviously you've got the crowds coming up. Saturday morning. I bet the car park's absolutely chock-a-block down here. That's why I like coming up on a Friday afternoon or Friday morning. Beat the crowds. Well, I'm not too far from getting to the bottom here, back down to Greenside farm. So I'm going to take this opportunity to wrap this video up here while it's quiet, because like I say, there's flocks of people coming up here at the minute. So I just want to say I've had an amazing day yesterday, a fantastic wild camp last night, and a beautiful morning. So if you've enjoyed this video as much as I've enjoyed making the video and editing the video, then why not give us a thumbs up. If you've got any questions to ask, or anything to ask about me kit, anything about me pitch and spot, anything like that, then just leave a question in the comments and I'll get back to every comment. If you want to get regular updates of when a new video is going to be put out, then why not subscribe? Doesn't cost anything, but it boosts my morale. Anyway, let's get my subs up to 200. I'm on 197 now, only 3 more to go. If we get to 200, I'll be absolutely buzzing. But anyway, get yourself outside, enjoy the great outdoors, remember to leave no trace, and stay safe. So until next time, catch you later. Try for now.